Hello, YouTube. We're gonna try this out. It's been a while since I've casted a replay. Just kind of what we got going on here for timing of things. So, this is me in the blue, Game Bulldog 1, playing as the Ethiopians. This is on November 7th. Castle drop victim, red, asking if I'm weird or good. I've lost like 30 plus games and won about 10, so need to play against someone of my own skill. 110, you dang pro. So he's the Spanish. Take a look at him real quick. Hanging out over here. I don't know that. We're doing a replay. I lost a villager here to start, like right away, which is crazy. So I thought he was good, and so he was saying like, oh, I gotta play someone that's good enough. But I've won 3, but 2 of those have been from quits at the beginning. I used to be the best in my college. So opposite, he's saying he hasn't really played or won that much, at least for ranked. So yeah, score's pretty similar to start. I mean, it's scouting and producing villagers constantly and gathering food and wood, building houses, little stuffs, nothing crazy. Let's keep going. That's like being the best in high school, then going to college and getting wrecked. So, I don't know if he was saying he was the best in college or in high school, and then, yeah, I couldn't really follow that too much. We used to play 60 minutes, no rush in college. That's funny. So like a treaty, maybe. So like you play an hour, just getting ready to just womp on each other with massive armies. A lot of fun, different ways to play this. No boar. And he's asking if there's none, so I'm like, there should be 2. T90 says boars. Looking out in school. Silly man. It's a YouTuber. Advanced to fuel age. Well, you watch him, I like him most of the time, and sometimes. You seem cool, we can actually be friends after the game. Sounds good. Where are you from? USA. New friend. There are a lot of... I didn't know what he meant by this at first. I don't know if there was like an explicit that it was doing, but I think what he meant is different names of people that couldn't read, maybe from other countries outside of the USA. So people don't talk. It's like China, Korea, Japan. I've seen them too. Virginia. So this is where I remember things getting interesting for the conversation. I've aged up to feudal. He's still getting there. The thumbnails here I did from a previous Ethiopians versus Spanish game on the 23rd or 24th, so a couple weeks before this. I thought it was fine. I got them pretty close to each other. I won that game, but the replay died because there's a new minor patch that came out. Sorry, I gotta work on not saying a lot, just clearing the space here. Building double walls again here. And good, he got to the feudal age. Starting to pull away for score though. Yeah, this is where I say I'm from Utah. Because that's where I'm at. Pretty exciting. Ethiopians get bonus resources, by the way, when you age up, which is nice. Helps me. His builders work faster. Dope. This is the most chatty guy I've ever seen, which is fine. It's just hard to focus and to do this at the same time for me. Morman, so he's trying to say Mormon, because Utah. That's where pioneers went out to settle, because they were persecuted a lot out in the East and Midwest, and Lord told us to move. So, this is always a fun one to answer, but here's me trying to build farms, saying Latter-day Saint, yeah. It's like kind of confirming it. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. You can see that on my YouTube channel. This me and my testimony put up there. I wasn't sure if I was going to put this game up, but I just thought the conversation was interesting. Plus, it allowed me to use the cool thumbnail that I picked out for this, where that game had died. Which that game was pretty easy. Ethiopians versus Spanish. I used a lot of skirmishers against the conquistadors. Counted those, and had some camels, if I remember correctly, as well. Camels get -3 less damage from mounted units. So conquistadors, I think that would also count. They do less damage to the heavy camels. Ethiopians got that too. Most civs that have camels get heavy camel. Cumans are an example of a civ that does not have heavy camel. So it's kind of awkward just building a camel. Do you have a bunch of wives? See, this this is my life, you know, conversations like this always go there, and it's fine. So I'm just like, nope. Sometimes I can get more into it. You guys know I like to talk a lot for those that watch me here, even though I haven't done a casted game for a long time. So a bunch of wives, no. So that's plural marriage or polygamy. That started and ended in the 1800s for practice, like in real life, I guess. We have ceilings in the temple. You can get married, and so if, like, let's say I have a wife, and if sadly she were to pass away and I remarried, like later in life, you'd be, if you'd want, you could be sealed to both. Little tip about the church there. And so that's something that still is in practice throughout this life, and then people can accept or reject, of course. It's always about consent. I have a lot of husbands, but I'm a dude, JK. So he's cracking jokes, real funny. I remembered the, I think they call it taunts in this, 11, for to laugh or say haha. I almost never use those, but there it is. Last time I had these up, or on video I was casting, it was the Franks vs. Franks mirror match. If you haven't seen that one, it's just a guy that kept laughing at me, so I reported him and he got banned. He did other things that were not cool in the game too, but you should go watch it. So score-wise, pulling away, castle, he's still in feudal. He's probably just focusing on chatting quite a bit. Putting the castles up. How old are you? I don't think I responded to that one. Just because, okay, so 37, just because he was asking personal questions. Jesus' age, I think Jesus was 33 when he was crucified and done on the earth before he's resurrected. You didn't think this was going to be a sermon, did you, for Age of Empires? But thanks for sticking around, for those that are still here. Let's see what else. Just looking at the different bonuses here. Oh yeah, so outposts are +3 line of sight and cost no stone. I think I forgot to build them this game, so I started to think about maybe switching to another civilization to capitalize on the bonuses. Even though, like, I think I've won the most with Ethiopians to date. Jesus Sage, dang you're fast. Beer. So I actually paused it, and he said back. Okay, ready, you paused it, you're an honorable guy. Yes, it's F3, ready, no problem, just wanted you to have a fair shot. Ready, let's go. So this is what the game does in a replay, it skips like that. So he went out to get a beer, and he didn't pause it, so I just paused it for him. And so he's just saying, that's cool of you to do that. I especially felt fine about it because he's really lagging behind here, sadly. Fair shot, I'm about to get crushed, LOL. So he knows too. He might know either from the scorekeeping on the bottom right or maybe from his personal experience. I don't know. Or probably just, you can always know it's public when someone ages up to the next age. Very interesting dynamics that the game does, allowing you to see and understand certain things. Okay, just researched Town Watch, so got a better view of things there. I forgot we can do this because it's been so long. So he's researching Castle Age now, so he's not like super behind, but I guess it's subjective. Low elo. So I'm getting villagers, wheelbarrow, sanctity, fervor. You can see that up here too for me, but for him, a little sneak peek there. Okay, speed up a bit. Let's see what else is going on. So I'm building more farms. Got those extra town centers and Castle Age. Boom. He just got to the castle. I just know the hotkeys for this to switch between like players and stuff, which mostly I just see it from my perspective because what's going on, or it's easier that way. Or if they're friend games, which adds a few of them up on the channel, I'll rotate to them in case friends want to see them. done that for a bit though, and frankly I think friends stopped watching, but that's alright. We're here to play, here to replay. If anyone wants to learn from the game and have a good time, I've done that myself where I've looked at low elo play to get an idea of how people play at this level. Slower, building up, just having fun with a variety of units and things. Getting all the monastery monks out there to pick up relics for extra gold. Still a ranked game, so you can't get a win with just relics, but I think I got all of them, so I went all the way over there to grab that. See, I've scouted him on the minimap just a little bit. Here, red dots. It's like chickenpox on the green map. Oh, so you can change the minimap to green. It's a mod to help resources like gold stand out a little bit better, the orange here, because otherwise if it's desert like this is, then it kind of blends in. So there's his scout. I think he researched heresy. That's the one I think that kills off your unit when you try to convert them, which can kind of be smart if you build a bunch of conquistadors, because that's a high value unit. Let me actually look that up just to be sure. I'm pretty sure that's what we just saw. Yeah, so Spanish have heresy. It's 1,000 gold. Units converted by an enemy monk die instead of changing to the enemy's color. It's a minute to research. So he's building outposts out front. See what's going on. That probably reminded me, like, oh yeah, I'm Ethiopians. Whenever I take breaks from this game, or like I think there was a week or two I didn't play, probably just a week, because the week before I got destroyed. I was on like a 7-game lose streak. I lost in that big game for the Aztecs that I'm planning on uploading next. Then I lost as the Hindustanis 3 times was the last stretch of it. I can't remember where I lost this before. Probably Sicilians or Puns, once or twice. But yeah, I don't think any of those will make it to YouTube. I like to put up losses occasionally, like the big Aztec one, just to share what I learned there, try to remember that, and if it helps anybody, even though there's not a ton of views. I put up a cast in the front, took out a lion automatically. Poor lion. The lions will attack your villagers automatically if they get within a line of sight. And it's on standard, so I think that affects their range, unless they change that, can't remember. But here's the lion going after the villagers. And the villagers will fight back if they're attacked. Random little things on the map. There's a mod that removes like the plants and stubs for things to help things not be so confusing. Understanding the trees. There's a mod here, as I mentioned in past videos, that shows all trees as being the same. It's not as pretty for the game, but makes it easy to understand your resource wood, where it's at, and seeing your units behind it and enemy units behind it. As you can see, when they're behind the castle, it kind of does a silhouette. But it's a lot easier when you can just see them standing from the trees. So Imperial to Castle, double the score. Score, you know, again, doesn't have to mean everything depending on what happens. Unit composition is important. Counters are this and that. If I've got just too much in economy points and scouting points, but he's actually got military, he can still win the game. He is researching Imperial now, according to our fancy doohickey on the top right. It's not a technical term. It's a me saying things because I don't know what that's called. Let's see what else. So Shotel Warriors for the Ethiopians. They also get -3 damage with Royal Heirs researched. And they are good against infantry. They can also down town centers really well. Weak versus archery units. Only 30 gold. 53, not bad. They research super fast. Or train. He says, no resources for me, darn it. I don't know what that means, because like he's got plenty around him on the mini-map. Like, I don't know if he was thinking he saw me, like you can see me here down south. These villagers and I have connected. Like, oh, I'm taking those. So I wasn't too sure what he meant by that. He's also got a castle up, so like, he's moving and grooving. Now I've got a castle up here, kind of sniping some of those guys. Got a lion and villager fight going on down here. Oh, I think these villagers were targeting that lion? I don't know. I don't know how they all ended up way out there. It's me trying to build some Ethiopian outposts, and there you go. There's the conch. conquistadors. Clear out some of my villagers. These are great for raiding, so the earlier you can get them out, the better. Castle Age is kind of their performance, as I understand. Still good in Imperial. Which, oh no, there wouldn't be Elite because he's not in Imperial yet. Just got there. So Monk's trying to hunt him down to convert him. As we saw before, he has Heresy. So he can just kill them off so I won't get conversions. Yeah, most expensive monastery technology, as I understand it. I don't know if I've ever gotten it. They're really good to get for high-value cavalry units, like conquistadors, like we mentioned, but especially elephants, paladins. Elephants, I think, is the number one, which only the Malay get them, I think. So they get cheap and elephants that won't switch over. Like playing the Persians, it's the worst going against good monks is, or people that like to play monks to convert, because the war elephants are like 600 HP, and getting those converted is not a great thing. So a little gold bell up there, our first real engagement. And, trying to manage all the villagers that are idle. I have no wood and 7,000 gold. I think just learning from past games, like making sure I've got all the gold that I can, because late game you start to run out of it. But 127 villagers, need to rebalance that quite a bit. I think this is pretty game-ending. He's got his conquistadors right where I want him, as long as I get that castle up, which I did not. So he actually backs off. Oh, got another villager. That's almost ready. So just map control here, and I'm kind of pushing them off resources. The monks are hunting them down to convert them, which they should just die, based on what we just talked about for Heresy. But he keeps running away. Oh yeah, I think Ethiopians don't get block printing. Okay, that converted. So I don't know what I thought they had Heresy before when that scout just like died. Maybe it doesn't work for villagers. Okay, castle. Hitting those guys. Conks. He's doing a good job microing them, but he's still within the range of where he just gets sniped in the castle. We've got everything else coming up. So this is, it's just really thinning out of his army. He might only have one castle. You're just messing with me, right? He thinks I'm just kind of like surrounding him, which I am. But this is like genuinely how I play. If you've seen my other videos, army gone. Yeah, he thinks this is pretty done. Nope, doing my best. Yep, just trying to surround him, get all the resources. Got wood coming back up. Still enough stone for another castle. That's probably what's going on down here. Just want to making sure he can't escape. Bombard cannons now removing that castle. Let's check on that. Yeah, no block printing for Ethiopians. They gotta do all that chasing. It's like a +3 to their range. It's really nice. Yeah, +3. Okay, I've been playing, you did great. I've been playing, oh wait, sorry. Yeah, I keep practicing to see how things look before quitting right away, because he talked about like, should I just quit fast to like get down to the elo that he wants. Build a lot of TCs. Been playing since 1999. It's a good, scary conquistador army. It's like he's still here. He hasn't tapped out yet, but he feels the writing on the wall. He still has army too, but probably just saw me. People are just too fast. I think the same to like this tons of games they lose. Here's his last effort to try to like fight. I don't know if he doesn't know that he needs siege. I don't think I saw that. I mean, if you want, I don't know how to. I probably tried to do a clan invite for him too. And this is where it also cuts any more chatter. I know that it cut pretty soon after that. I probably mentioned the clan thing. Okay, I was building a trebuchet. I was like, oh good, he's building one. Which can't if you don't have any more castles, which he had the 3 town centers. I don't know why he had 2 monasteries, unless he was going super monk, which I didn't see any. So there's a few things I want to comment on to help him, but you have to do it quickly and evaluate. You don't know when they leave the game. That would be cool if the developers did something with that. So now if someone's left, so you're not just like talking to yourself. Random animals out there. But yeah, interesting, fun convo. And yeah, Spanish are a good civ, builds fast, but needed to age up to Imperial more quickly, needed some siege. I really wish I mentioned that to him, because like dealing with this, you gotta have siege, but dealing with this, you need more army. And yeah, people in this game are insanely fast. Like I'm slow, and I don't know how to manage resources very well. But yeah, it's hard when everyone starts at 1,000, you know? Like, I really wish that would change, but there's probably reasons for it. Statistics, I can't see his rating from this view. I've been usually doing live play games where you can see that right away. Jam to different music, different points in time. These are all the stats. Yeah, good easy game. Just thought I'd do one of these for funsies. I honestly actually didn't know if this game was going to work. I don't know when the minor update was, and so looks like we are donezo. I think I've got one more I wanted to do for this. I've got more time in my life to do some of these, but thanks for watching, and bye-bye.